Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 playthrough. Parts now are getting considerably longer. Yes. So we've just got back from the Wave Ocean, and if we talk to Lord Regis, the mayor of Soliana, there's a little girl who stupidly managed to get herself stuck on the top of a building somehow by getting a spring that, well, until now, I actually thought that only Sonic could use. So now we have to run all the way to the shop at this really slow pace that Sonic has in this game, without any of the gems, which we'll get later. And we have to run all the way to the shop, you know, get the anti-gravity thing that we really don't need, because, as I will show you, actually don't need to get it, but it's just nice to have, I guess, even though you only need it for this one piece. I won't necessarily call it a mission. It does have a load screen though, which is really stupid. For those who didn't know, the load screens in this are such pain in the asses. I had to actually edit them out. They're such pain in the ass because, look here, you don't even need the slide kick attack, and there goes Tails. You don't even need the slide attack to do this, because you can just use the kick thing. But now, oh, what's this little boy so happy about? Yeah, I know. Actually looks a little bit like somebody I know. Anyways. So then there's Lord Regis and he says, "Hey, you can go now." But yes, I did have to edit out the loading screens because they're 15 to 20 seconds long, and that is a long time for loading screen. I'll talk to you after this cutscene.
You're a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens.
Mr. Sonic!
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm
No.
so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
It looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, a hedgehog to be more precise.
So Fox is allowed in.
The princess is mine. Until I unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Tails!
Got it! Let's go!
God, that's one of the things I hate about this game. There's so much nodding! Anyways, we are fighting the egg Cerberus, and it is a complete joke because it does not have two heads. So there's trivia of the day. The egg Cerberus is a dog without two heads. Well, that just defines all Greek mythology. Anyways, so the gimmick with this is that you have to jump on its tail, grab and slide up, you know, grind it on to the tail, and then grab the antenna on his head, and then you'll be able to very awkwardly control him, because the controls themselves in this game are so awkward. And then as soon as you have to crash him into a wall, and then for some reason Sonic decides to beat Tails and learn how to fly, and he just got stood on. Or I just got stood on? I don't know. I was the one playing this game, so... Okay, so when the egg Cerberus decides not to stop himself from crashing into walls, then we will... Oh Jesus, just jumped off. That was weird. So then we have to use the awkward spin dash that this game has, which I would have preferred if they did it like the Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure spin attacks, but no, they decided not to. And BAM! But they decided not to, really, because this game was rushed, as I said. Sony and Microsoft rushed Sega to do it, and of course they didn't want to lose all their money that they spent on this game, so they had to release it for Sonic's 15th birthday. But now it just turned out to be shitty. But the problem is, right, they actually took stuff out from the game instead of adding stuff in at the last minute. They took it out. And that's why the cutscenes we've been seeing are nothing like the first ones, because they used the character models, because, like, I actually don't understand that. They didn't have time to make CGI cutscenes. They didn't have time to make CG cutscenes, so they just used the game models. That was really stupid. They only made about 3 CG cutscenes in this game, and imagine like the likes of Sonic Heroes though, which had like 4 of them, and that was each. So really, you had what? 12, I don't know. It's a weekend. I'm not counting. 20. Yeah, I had 20 CG cutscenes, not including the last one. So that would be 25. Or no, not 25. Jeez. Okay, that's the end of that. It had 22 CG cutscenes. This has got about 3 or 4 CG cutscenes, which is really, really stupid in my opinion. Anyways, I'll let you watch the cutscene.
How long is this gonna go on?
Same about your annoying voice.
Let's split up. I'll get their attention, and you take the princess.
Okay, you be careful, Tails.
Leave it to me.
Hold on tight.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Damn it, Sonic, what have I told you about running into walls? You got blood in the freaking lens. Jokes aside though, this is Dusty Desert with Sonic and Elise. This is the first out of 2, I think, levels where we are holding Elise, and when they join their powers together somehow, I'm very unaware on how they do that, it's pretty scary, at the way, you know, the way Sonic's holding her and all that. Anyways, when they join their powers together, they are able to walk on quicksand and walk on water and stuff. Actually, you will see in the tropical jungle how they walk on water. It's basically the same as them walking on sand, really. And you do get to play this as Shadow and Silver. Silver's one is kind of annoying, I think, as I remember. Yeah, because you have to use the balls and all that. You have to use the bowling balls and all that. Anyways, we'll get to that in Silver's story. And this is actually Shadow's last stage. So, and there's that awkward jumping effect thing. Anyways, so this is Dusty Desert, like I said, and this version only uses one piece of it because it only uses one song from the I don't think one song needed really, and there are 2 different songs in this, that's why I'm saying it, but I think only either Silver or Shadow use them. Yeah, so only Silver or Shadow use these. Anyways, about the Sonic Heroes playthrough again, I just want to say, ow, it must have hurt. So, yeah, like I said in part 1, OMG It's Alice the Ninja could not join me for this playthrough. Neither can Mr. Conan, but I am very unsure of Mr. Conan's, like, if he's actually going to be in on the channel anymore, because I haven't spoken to him in a couple of months actually, and yeah, it has been a couple of months since I last spoke to Mr. Conan, and last time we did talk, it was kind of a little bit of a fight because I did fire him from Sonic's universe as a voice of Knuckles because he never sent me the lines. So I'm very unaware on if he's still going to be using the channel. And he's not in the Sonic Heroes playthrough. And he still does not know a lot of things I've told OMG Assassin and Ninja that I plan to do with this. He does not know because, for some reason, I can't tell him because he's never on Facebook and all that, and he lives in a completely different part, like, I don't know what you call it, state in America, but it's county where I live in Ireland. He lives in a different part of Ireland compared to me, so it would be awkward for me to actually talk to him. But I guess for all of my fans, this is playthrough. If you want to see me doing, then this is the one. If you want to see me doing a playthrough of my own, like I did promise a Sonic Generations playthrough a long time ago, and I never actually did that. I promised it would be the first one on this, but I didn't really promise it. I said it would be the first one on this, and I said it would be the first, and I said I'd do one on my channel, but they both never really took off because this is the first time I've actually recorded a PlayStation 3 game with my Easy Cap. So I don't know, I might do Sonic Generations, and we're reaching the end of the stage. There we are. And here is yeah. Usually instead of Sonic talking at the end of this, Elise talks, and Sonic, his victory pose is different. And he has Elise standing behind him now. And I hate Elise. So, wish somebody could shoot her. But here's a cutscene. One that I hate, but here you are.
I have no words to express how grateful I am for your help. You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Don't say that.
Sega is so cheap that they have to use Windows desktop as their background. Sonic's totally picking his nose.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Yeah, bitch! What's your problem? Hey, watch out, he just picked his nose.
Your smile. That's all I need.
Come on, look at the way he's walking.
Mention the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yes. The name of the sun god our country honors is Solaris. It is told that Solaris' rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form
The powers of green screen.
disaster. 10 years ago, we almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father then.
Am I the only one to notice that Elise's legs are a completely different color to her face?
Disaster again. What can I do? Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast.
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run. Feels great, doesn't it?
Ah, why is she lying down like that?
I've never run so fast before.
Now I'm terrified.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to worry, then run.
If you don't have time to make a game that's worth playing, then glitch.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis trigger. Your actions will condemn us all.
Who are you?
My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you!
Sonic seems so terrified back then. Anyways, this is Silver the Hedgehog's boss fight, in which after we complete, we will unlock Silver the Hedgehog's playable character. And if I suck at this boss fight, it is mainly because, well, playing this without any sound can be a pain in the ass, because you need to know when Silver's going to say, "It's no use! Take this!" Sometimes that voice hurts my throat. Anyways, so you've got to basically kick Silver. Do not homing attack him. He will throw you into space. No, it'll just throw you to the top of the invisible wall that's surrounding you. And if you look at the background though, doesn't it look like Soliana? It's just like a picture in the background. Well, actually, there's a glitch. You can actually get outside the invisible wall, and Silver can actually throw you into space. Sadly, for Some Call Me Johnny, it did not work. No, they don't call me Johnny, they call him Johnny. Okay. And he actually managed to get outside the invisible wall using the Sky Gem, which we will get later. And when he did, Silver actually managed to get out as well somehow. And then he ended up dying in a bunch of water and drowning. But actually after that, he actually ran to Soliana, right? And that was really, really cool, because you could actually, it actually loaded the whole stage up, the whole place up. But why would it? I mean, that's the reason the load times are so long. They already loaded, like, why bother loading the whole hub world? Why don't you just load that one piece? That's all you're gonna need. You're not gonna need the rest of the hub world. You're only gonna need the piece where the boss fight takes place. This is the last piece I'll be doing in this part of the playthrough. Continue watching more, but this is the last piece I'll be doing in this part of the playthrough. Part 3 will be up before you knew it. Toodaloo. Yeah, so continue watching, and there's Silver, and now I'm gonna homing attack him, but it's gonna stop while I homing attack him. You ready? There, I homing attacked him. Anyways, so that's the end of this part of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 playthrough. I'll see you in part 3. Thanks for watching. Peace.